Hey people from YouTube, Playmaker here. Now, tonight as you know is Halloween. It's a time where you like to party, dance around, maybe go trick-or-treating, get some candy. I mean, that kind of stuff is good, but I think I better tell you all guys that Halloween, while the celebration stuff is fun, I think I better tell you all guys that the real meaning behind Halloween is a lot more sinister and bad than you might think. Now, some of you might know that Halloween started from an old religion or rituals that happened, and some say it's the pagans, but really it came from the Celtics. Now, they started back in about 2,000 years ago, what's now considered Ireland, United Kingdom, and Northern France around their New Year, which was November 1st. And they celebrated it by, Celtic, not Celtic, my bad. But it started about 2,000 years ago by the Celtics, who lived in what's now Northern Ireland, and they celebrated this by marking the end of summer and the beginning of winter, which they thought was a remembrance of death, because back then cold meant death. So the priests wanted to celebrate this holiday by celebrating the arrival of dead spirits that would come back to Earth during this time. And the way that they would celebrate that would be by lighting large bonfires and sacrificing to other gods with all types of animals and meats and stuff. And they would use those same animals, wolves, foxes, whatever, and they would wear their skins and put their heads on their heads like masks, similar to like what kids wear, like costumes and whatnot. And they dance around and make offerings to these other gods, these other things that they would believe would satisfy them and whatever spirits they want to talk to in the dead. Now, I'm not trying to do the whole preach thing, but a lot of what was done back then is well against what the Bible teaches us, as it shows here in Deuteronomy 18, 10 through 12. If any of you want to look at that, Deuteronomy 18, 10 through 12, where it says, when Moses was leading the people out of the desert, this is what the Lord said: there shall not be found any among you that sacrifices their sons or daughters through fire, one who practices witchcraft, one who be a soothsayer, one who interprets omens or the future, and one who conjures spells, be a medium, a spiritist, or one who calls on the spirits of the dead, all of which are an abomination unto the Lord. So much of what was done in Halloween, and what somewhat people still like to make up, like how with the skeletons and the monsters and the zombies and whatever else, that's pretty similar to what God said he did not want us to follow. So I ask any of you who want to still go out and celebrate Halloween or anything that's relating thereof, a lot of what was being done then is still frowned upon by the Lord now. So I implore each and every one of you who wants to go out and do these things to be careful and not do what is abominable in the sight of the Lord. He loves you and he wants you to obey him and just do all that is good for him. I pray for all of you that you will have a safe Halloween and do what is right in the sight of the Lord. This is Playmaker signing off. God bless.